Bucks will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Dropping back, it's Manning. That's reeled in. It's Baxter. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. At the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense produces 6 points.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. They begin with a run that goes nowhere. This defense is fired up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The shotgun, handoff inside. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
To the air, it's Moore. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. Like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. Physical run earns the first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Diving grab, what a play by that receiver. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, getting him the ball.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Catch made on the right side. Has him back to the end zone. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Ducks line it up with 1st and goal.
Music no. Music no. 22.
1st and goal, handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying to make it with a quarterback sneak. Going to be smothered right at the line for no gain. They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Nice grab. It's Baxter. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The sure hands, it's Baxter. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. It's 2nd down after that completion. Looking to throw it again. Just trying to get rid of it. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking deep for the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's bringing it back. Across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. A big defensive score. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The first play of the drive now set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Here's the 2nd down play. A play action, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
Grab near the sticks. It's low. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Ducks will crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a 1st down, and that should wrap up the 1st quarter of play. And after a promising start, we hope that both teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
On this drive, they're a perfect 2 for 2 on third down, but it's third down and 9 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it.
Let's go.
And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's why you practice and practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Tight end goes in motion. Looking for some space. It's Hill. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Lets it go quickly. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Makes the catch. It's Baxter. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Running back with the football. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. Longhorns will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Rolls it in. It's low. They stop at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The Ducks line up with a 1st and goal. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And the ball is knocked loose. It's in the end. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense. And the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks into the clear.
Returner brings it out to the 42. And your Oregon Ducks will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Close to the tight end. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught in the flat by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Grab down the middle. It's Casper. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 2-point lead.
16, Texas, 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Longhorns will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's low. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the mark. The Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To the air, it's Moore. Throws to the tight end. Pass caught, can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And the pass is complete to the tight end. On the defense, wraps him up behind the line of scrimmage to conclude the third quarter play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. As the first down is still going. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Look at this offensive line pave the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
And then first down, right back to the running game. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. He's going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And looking for a big play here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Scanning the field. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Texas. And they jump on top here in the second half. That's a highlight play for that quarterback. Sands in the pocket, delivers a strike even though he knows he's going to get pounded.
Yeah, for young quarterbacks, when coaches talk about pocket presence, this is exactly what they're talking about. He stood in there and made that throw, not worrying at all about taking the hit.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make him first down. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sideline. It's Hill.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Tight end. Oh, nearly picked off on a risky throw. Almost intercepted. He's going to bring up 3rd down now.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Quarterback does a good job against this nickel coverage, realizing his options downfield are taken away. I thought he might try to force it downfield, but instead pulls it down, takes off, and picks up some positive yards. Now we got a 4th and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Back to pass. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
16.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Now they call a run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Moore. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Man, Chris, this throw does give them the lead, and what's great is when you can really evaluate a quarterback is when the chips are on the table. Really, it's crunch time. You got to make good decisions, and you got to throw the ball accurately. He does both of those things here, and it gives them the lead here late in this game.
27 jump. Base 27 jump. On the ready.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the fourth quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Using his legs, it's Baxter. He's got the first and still going. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Manning. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, and he can't hold on. A first down screen is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. Caught by the receiver. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense, because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He can go. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play. The 50, the 40, at the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. A crucial pick 6.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
He makes it into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a game turn on a dime like this? A pick 6, then a 2-point conversion? That's a quick 8-point swing we just watched here.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Makes the grab. It's low. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Now, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial fourth down play. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
It's out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Moore. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Third down. Out of the shotgun. On the move now. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to the end zone, and it's picked off in the end zone. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To throw, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. He gets loose. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's brought down there to wrap up this game. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.